sin spurt, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new me and you. I said I'm born in the music. Born in the music. Born in the music. Born in the music. All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low.
Well, this 2024 season has been one to remember. Great games, great players, great finishes. And now, it all comes down to this. One game to decide it all. On this February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is Super Bowl 59. A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. On second down, Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Dotson will bring it back. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. A tight end in motion now. Once again, it's Gibbs. Third and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Man in motion is Smith. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Big time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
And that is not going to work out as planned. It's a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Pushed back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Man in motion is Brown. Herbert now on 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Downfield for Njoku.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Jack Fox now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. How about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Pass the 45. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. The Vikings move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That into the hands of Hubbard. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Vikings have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball.
He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way home. Devontae Smith, touchdown Minnesota. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play here in the big game. Pickup of 46 yards. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
He pulls it in around the 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a
under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. So after one, here in 3 yards. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down. Now, Herbert taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He's going to have a Vikings first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Dotson, the man in motion. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Vikings. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. And now he loses the football. The Vikings have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Herbert. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Here's Gibbs, and he'll take this down to about the 7. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they tried Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. We'll try and pick this up by running option to the right. And he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Minnesota. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. First down throw, Mahomes. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mahomes has his offense ready to try for 2 more. Back to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got him. And him up and down, just shy of the 40.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, this is Hubbard. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Ravens will cut into that lead. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Stage is set for a thrilling second half here in New Orleans. We're back underway at Super Bowl 59. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Shotgun now for Herbert. The open receiver is Dotson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Tight end motioning left. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Gibbs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Robert Spillane spills him there. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Colin Saunders getting in there to make the tackle. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action here. Mahomes. Downfield for Njoku. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And this offensive line, creating running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Gibbs. And the Vikings are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and
Man in motion is Smith. And he's got another one. Devontae Smith, touchdown Vikings. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Taking